Hey guys, this is Manshark Sub LPs. I'm Sub, this is Warhammer 40,000 Mechanicus, and this is episode 37 of our little playthrough here. We have finished upgrading, of course, only got a little bit of blackstone left. 3 missions available to us. The last one, Nightmare Fuel from Roe, and Rending the Veil from Scaevola. We're going to do this one, just to get it out of the way. We're going to do them all at some point, but let's get this one done. So anyway, before that, we are engaging in destroying 3 groups of flayed ones so that their discorporation can be observed. Tech Inquisitor Scaevola has mentioned this mission is of great importance to her research, but has neglected to log why it's so important. We're facing flayed ones, immortals, destroyers, immortals, and cryptex. So the presence of both immortal tags there leads me to believe that they're going to be both weapon types. So Tesla cannon and gas cannon or heavy gas cannon or whatever it was. So not damaging, like not even threatening, and kind of threatening. Yep. Let's pull in the normal team. No reason to go half-ass on it. Everything's good. Let's do it. Error. Cognitive duality detected. Construct form designate, flayed one, research illuminating equals true, yet frustrating equals true. Energy readings suggest flayed one teleportation upon deactivation is anomalous / non-standard / different. Different? Then where do they go? Multiple hypothesis string. 1. Pocket dimension. 2. A region of the Imperium peculiar to flayed ones. The Imperium is the warp. So that's like the Chaos Realm, basically. 3. Unknown energy state. Hypothesis prove / disprove. Engage a large group of construct designate flayed one and observe discorporations. Your request is taken under advisement, Scaevola. It shall be considered amongst the many other mission priorities. Magos, I cannot but help notice your indulging of Tech Inquisitor Scaevola. I urge you the strongest caution. This reminds me that after the last mission, where we were, I think it was the last mission, where we were all like buddy with Scaevola. I took a crop of Videx's face and just like the "you fucking what, mate" caption on it. Good times. For what purpose, Videx? Scaevola is a tech priest of Styges 8, a notorious nest of tech heretics. Recall the words of the Amaranthine admonitions. If it resembles a heretic, if it speaks like a heretic, and if it be redolent to the nose, as if like a heretic, then a heretic it will be. Grave accusations like to dogmatis, and not ones I make lightly, but I pray you, Magos, do not trust Scaevola. Gaffalamorians 97:14. He who aids the blasphemer, even through ignorance, has the blood of a faithful upon his hands. I have no idea if these things actually matter in the end. Probably not. It doesn't really seem to be that deep of a game in terms of processing. At least there is no shortage of flayed ones for your cohort to engage, Magos. My Scutari have fended off so many attacks from those creatures, we are in danger of losing what little control of the tomb we have. Consequence string follows. Combat engagement, observation of teleportation process, tech lore insights, improved combat effectiveness, ultimate victory. As long as that involves killing a lot of them, Scaevola, I'm on board for this one. Can you plot a mission solution that leads to the highest concentrations of flayed ones? That should not be a problem, Magos. Just follow the screaming. Great. Alright, so we have a little bit of a bad sort of deployment if we were caring about Awakening. 2 objectives right next to each other. Event room, then we've got 2 glyph rooms like this. An optional fight, 2 glyph rooms there. It's not as bad as I thought it was. Alright, well, either way we have to clear up this little situation here. We have to do this event room. We have to do both objective rooms. So let's just get to it. Okay, kill Oh, excuse me, having a bit of a yawn there. We've seen this map before, so it's nothing special. It's a flayed one there, a scan point there, immortal, cryptech, immortal, destroyer. Okay, so and then we get a little bit of cover from this thing, but destroyer is not going to be able to move forward very far because it's being blocked by this immortal. And of note, yeah, I'm not quite sure which immortals these ones are, but you know, why check? That's the immortal that moves before everybody else. Oriochus does get a go, nice and early, so we're going to put him back here. That way I don't think he'll be in range for the destroyer. Then it's going to be Jeremiah, who we'll put there. We'll have him come around sort of this way. He's not going to be very useful. Then Mechanicus, of course, who is very useful, so we'll put him there. Followed by Leonardus. Then Tauf, who we'll put with Oriochus. And then Ortesius could just be there, and we'll just see how we go. Yeah, so not able to move much further forward than that. Now, we don't have any cognition, of course, but, you know, that shouldn't matter. I'm thinking of just dumping a blast in there. So if I can get down to... it's a bit difficult because of a lack of cognition. But I feel like we should be able to get something from there. I don't want to pick up this point yet because I'm going to use overcharged. Unless we actually need to grab that. We fucked it a little bit. It's fine. If we picked up that point, we could have buffed energy and then done the overcharged. But that's alright. Because now we'll just see how the grab cannon shot was going to work out. That's a really good hit. It doesn't hit that flayed one, and it doesn't hit the console. So it can't kill everything, which is good. We don't want it to kill everything. So enhance the energy. And dump it there. In fact, I don't think it's going to kill... it might kill Cryptech. We should have Cognition Freedomed. Totally forgot. But that's alright, because with Cognition Freedom is Phosphor Blast. Which is going to be aimed at... him. Now... going to just step over here, grab that point of cognition, and then we can make it up to being in melee contact with both the destroyer and the immortal. That immortal does have a Gauss cannon, they both have Gauss cannons. Tap one of them for the cognition, and hit him with the power axe. And then take him out permanently, because the Cryptech is going next, and I'm pretty sure Cryptechs have a heal ability. And while we're at it, might as well grab a little bit more cognition. Yeah, that was actually an AoE repair, so that's pretty nasty. He's probably shooting Oriochus. Yeah. That's fine. I mean, Oriochus is probably the most vulnerable to that, but, you know. Oh, I think he's also set himself up to be a little bit vulnerable. Not to Jeremiah, though. So Jeremiah, we're just going to have sort of move around this way and generally not be very useful. Except for collecting cognition points. And using a remote prayer on Oriochus. Or distant prayer. And that'll be good for him. So I think everybody else will have this shit sorted. Alright, move up to there. Excuse me. Let's get a scan in to work out everybody else's stats. Oh, very nice. Not the phosphor, the atomizer. That's what I want. So that'll be a kill on both of them without any need to buff it. So we'll just use cognition freedom to reduce the cost. Not the phosphor, the atomizer. Make sure we're clipping them both. We are. Beautiful. We even critted one. Pop in here. Pop over here to get the scan. And we're actually going to pop even further up here. Just to take out this guy, to stop him from getting healed if we forget about him or something. And I think we're going to phosphosepenta the console. Because we can make use of that right now. And we might not get a chance from this point on. And then we will run all the way over here and tap Ariochus with the healing core, or the Curatio Mechadendrite. Very nice. Any other sources of cognition on the map? There are not. Alright, Leonardus' turn. Okay, Leonardus needs to take out that Cryptak. And we'll put him in a position to help out with the Destroyer. Actually, he might be able to take them both out. Just make sure we do it properly. Don't waste cognition. It won't kill him, but that doesn't matter. Okay, it did kill him. It didn't have a very good chance of killing him, is what I should have said. Ah well. Imperium readings processing, further illumination confirmed, hypothesis confirmation process, further observation of sub-resonances of Widdershin's phase waves required. Okay. Search for site of a firefight for components that might have evaded teleportation. Check surrounding chambers for more flayed ones. Or cleanse the corruption. Let's check. Ah, nice. We got 4 more cognition points, which we weren't full, but getting a few extra is nice. Because the whole point is we should come out of these fights with near to full cognition. Cohort finds a blood trail suggesting a pack of flayed ones clad in recently flayed skin. Following the trail could put them closer to engaging a group of flayed ones as per mission directives. Objectives, but also lead them into danger. Do you want to get ahead of it and place booby traps? Outgun it, so get ahead of it and catch it in crossfire, or try and chase it down? Okay. Not great, we did some friendly fire to Ortesius, but that's okay, he'll get fixed up. Probably. At least we didn't take any initiative issues or anything like that. Okay, what do we got? Yeah, these great proportions of flayed ones turn out to be like one flayed one. So we've got an Immortal down there, Cryptek, Immortal, flayed one and Immortal, and of course scan points there and there, and one down there, but I don't think we can actually attack that one. Okay, most of our guys are going first, which is good. Ariochus up first, then Jeremiah, who we should put near to Ortesius, and then Menarius. Okay, we're going to put Jeremiah there, Menarius there. Ortesius goes last, so I don't actually want him to be getting shot like that. So he can actually go back, which means we put Jeremiah back a little bit too. And we get Tauv, and we'll put him... move Leonardus out of the way to there, and then we'll put Tauv there. Alright. So, May not surprise you, but the first thing we're going to try and do is nuke, which is a little difficult. Get me stats. Energy resistant, not amazing, but also not super problematic. Okay, move him into there. Should put him out of range of everything. A little bit coffee today. It's not COVID. Haven't been out of the house. Let's see. No, no, no. Shoot here. That's the hit you want to be making. Very nice. And what about phosphor? If he drops that, that'll take him down to about 9. Yeah, it's not great. Maybe we should just shoot this guy. That was pretty good. How many HP points? 12 points? 7. It's probably not enough to kill him, but you know, we can at least tap him for cognition and all that sort of wonderful stuff. I have no idea if you guys can hear my laptop fan again this time. It's going off. We're gonna kill this guy with our servo skull. Come on. There we go. Targeting was being a little odd. Alright. And then get up to that point there. Because this immortal is still active. But that puts him into opportunity attack range, which I don't think he's taken enough damage that the opportunity attack is going to be a concern to him. But it could be kind of funny. Alright. Mechanicus, get around to here. Gonna try and put him in a line here. I wonder if actually... Oh no, this isn't Mechanicus, this is Jeremiah. Yeah, it doesn't seem like you can hit that thing at all, which is kind of shit. Get up to here. Now, the problem here is that Jeremiah doesn't have the really nice buff stuff, and we were supposed to use him to heal up what's his name, which we forgot to do. But that's okay. Just got a nice flaming attack. Yep, burn, get a critical. Let's step him around the corner like so. Get a little bit of cognition. Now, it's only 2 to 4 damage, it's not much. The Cryptek is probably more likely to die from this. Well, the Cryptek is not more likely to die from this, but we're kind of in position. You know what? I'm going to step down to here. We're going to use the Phosphor Serpenter on him. Not amazing, but not too bad, I guess. Then hit him with the axe. Just stack up that damage. No point using that. Okay. Right, Mechanicus is up. We're not going to bother with the whole scanning thing on that one at least. We'll let Leonardus deal with that. What I'd like to do... Do we not know anybody's stats? No, we know everybody's stats. I would love for him to be able to help with this Necron up here, but he's got a lot of energy resist, so we'd only be doing 1 to 3 points of damage on him. It's not enough, and I'm not going to burn a solar atomizer on one dude. So instead, I guess we're going to come around the corner and help out down here. Probably by killing that bloke. That was good. Yeah, no need for him to actually move into weird spots or anything, so we'll just grab some cognition from up here. And I think he might be done for the turn. Yep. Solid hit. One more should do it. Okay, Leonidas is going to get up here, scan this point, and drop an axe through it. Oh, after hitting it for cognition, of course. Yeah, wow, that laptop fan is really sounded like it's going to take off. Well, not necessarily take off, but like, it's going for it. I wish I could interrupt movement because I shouldn't have moved him up that way. He's not going to be able to deal with that. But we can get him over to here and take out this body and all that sort of thing. Because he's already used his one major attack. So we can't really... Oh, not bless, not bless. I want distant prayers on him. Because I keep on forgetting. Okay, that's not bad. We've still got a little bit of movement, so we'll start moving him over here, I guess. It's not really anything he can... Oh, actually, if I put him here, can he use his Cure Claw across this little bit of rubble? Yeah, perfect. And he's even got a little bit more rubble, or a little bit more movement, which I'll just put him there with. Not that it does anything. Cool. Alright, Tauf. Now Tauf is going to do the scan and destroy business. And then we'll see if we can get him to help out with the situation with that Cryptek. Because the Cryptek is one of the only two things that's still around. And we should honestly be able to take it out. Okay, we're back down to 0 awakening, which is really nice. Okay, if we get there, we've got a shot on him with the phosphor. Only with the phosphor, though. If I drop a nuke on that, that's not going to look pretty at all. But because of that, let's make sure that we take him out, because I know the phosphor wouldn't actually be doing him damage. Like, it wouldn't be destroying him, it'd put him down to about 3 health left, but that's killed it. And now all we have to worry about is that guy, which, if I just move this way a little bit, hopefully the other dude will be able to take care of. This guy. So let's pull him all the way up. Now if we finish the combat here, we're probably not going to have a very large amount of cognition. Does he have... Yep, he's got escape. That's very good. Because I need to get him into melee contact with this guy. Oh, also, heal yourself first. And the reason why I need to get him into melee contact is because I want to cognition mechadendrite him. And step back. Cognition freedom. And let's hope that this, it's not going to do enough damage. Does his... Oh, it does. Let's make absolutely sure of it. There, that should be battle. Yeah, so we've only got 4 cognition points out of a possible 10 at the moment, which isn't great. And let me see if I can just apply a little bit of percussive maintenance over here. I think that kind of worked. I found that actually hitting the laptop does... Nope, there it is. It's coming back a little bit. It does help a little bit. Anyway, situation analysis in progress. Analysis complete. Recommendation follows. Leave. Cool. That's lovely. Alright. Let's get down to here. We've got a couple of glyph rooms before we hit up that optional fight. So let's just see what we get. I would turn the laptop off, but that's where my glyph thing is. Okay, both are positive. That one is plus cognition points. That one is blackstone. 4 cognition isn't bad, and I would like the blackstone, so... Alright, let's see what this one has for us. Because I know this will reduce our awakening level by a fair amount. What do we got? That one's a bad one. That's plus awakening. That one is... I think that's... Okay, that's item or CP, so... Yeah. So now we're at 8 of 10 total cognition, which is very nice. Let's see how this optional fight goes for us. History would suggest it's not going to go too badly. I don't think that our presence has been detected actually gives, like, any sort of penalty or buff, because it's kind of expected that you're going to hit that level. Right, kill everything. Oh. Uh-oh. Okay, that was weird. Had a lagging tooltip. Okay, turret there. It's a pretty useless turret, but whatever. We've got an immortal. Okay, that's a Gauss cannon. That's a Tesla cannon. And you can tell because this one's got a little glow on it, this one doesn't. Scan point, turret, scan point, and an immortal armed with a Gauss cannon. Okay. Tesla, then him. He shouldn't be able to get in a range, and then him. So Oriochus goes first. Now, I'm not quite sure what I want Oriochus to do. Maybe take a shot at that guy? It's a bit tricky. Could also shoot at that guy. Yeah, we'll put him back there, see what he can do after that. Jeremiah, I'll just put you there. And Minarius, who we will dump there. Leonardus has a very special job planned for him. Then Tauf and Ortesius can go like that. Alright. So Oriochus first. Let's get a scan in on these two. That's pretty good. I'm quite happy with that one guy being... Can we hit him from here? Nope. We have to get to there first. That's cool. We've got the stuff for it. I'm quite happy with that guy there being physical armor instead of energy. Because it helps me out a lot. Very nice. Can we phosphor him then? Yep, and that is a kill. Very nice. Run up, grab the cognition. Now the question is, how much damage did we do to this guy? 6. Alright, we're going to grab the extra cognition from him and then tap that body out. Yep, and run up to this guy and we hit him. Now this may not kill him. If it does, it's great. If it doesn't, whatever. It did kill him. That's very nice. We don't need to get rid of the body. There is only one other enemy on the map. We basically have free reign. So, end turn. Right, Mechanicus. Your job is to get to this scan point. Actually, that's Jeremiah, my bad. Actually, Jeremiah's not a bad guy to get to scan points. Because he has an axe. Very nice. Not going to burn too much on getting in places. We should have used the Cognition Mechadendrite, but we didn't, which is totally fine. Won't matter too much. Mechanicus. And this is Mechanicus this time. I want him to get as far down to here as he can, to the point of getting this scan point. And I'll just drop a phosphor through it if I have to. Now, I would like an ID. Okay, that's not great for us. I had hoped for something a little bit different. Because I am going to phosphor that console. So now we don't have to worry about taking it down or anything like that. Just get to that cognition point, it doesn't matter too much. I'm gonna put the solar atomizer through him, and I will also buff it. Now that stopped me from using it for a second, so let's just grab a cognition point from up here, which should give me the requisite 5 points I need to use it. Yep, 12 to 14, that is absolutely fine. There's no weird variance on it because of armor. Get him into cover. And then hit overcharged. Now that should pave the way for Leonardus to rip down here. Now the issue is he won't be able to take out that and that guy. That's fine though, because I think Tauf can handle that. I think. I'm gonna pump in a bless just in case. Shouldn't matter. But we can grab cognition from this point anyway to max us out. No. Cognition freedom, thank you. And then just drop the axe through it. And just to be absolutely sure of things, we will put him next to him. I mean, I am very certain that Tauf is about to kill this guy with a single phosphor shot. As evidenced by the fact that he just did. But it always pays to be certain. Alright. So we're not actually going to benefit from the negative awakening that this would normally give us. And I think it might have recognized that and given us extra blackstone. So that's cool. Alright, let's hit this glyph room up. Okay. That's negative health. That's plus cognition. That's negative cognition. That one's initiative. That one's health. I think. Yeah, that one's health. We don't need health. We don't really need cognition. Initiative would be nice. Yeah, all of our guys are at max health. We don't need cognition. I'm not going to go to that extra glyph room because we've tapped out items. So let's just do the last objective. Whoa, geez. Alright, laptop fan. Calm down. Jeez, who even knows why it's... Well, I know why it's doing it. It's because I kept hitting it to get it to shut up, but I don't know why it did it the first time. Oh, hello. Just look back on the screen and we have a lord. Okay. So, let's... This is a new map. Jeez, it's big. Alright. 2 flayed ones. 2 scan points. 2 flayed ones. 2 scan points. A flayed one, an immortal, and another flayed one? 2 scan points. A cryptek and 2 scan points. Ah, okay. A flayed one, a destroyer, a flayed one, and an immortal, 2 scan points. And all the way down here, the Necron Lord and nothing else. Well, I'm glad that we have the initiative. We can't just nuke these guys because of the scan points. We can't really nuke anything because of scan points, maybe except for up there. So Oriochus, you're up. Oriochus, you're up front. Jeremiah, I might have to have you up front as well because you don't have the movement to get places. Menarius, on the other hand. Actually, no, I'm going to leave that side up to Ortesius. And Menarius can be there. Leonidas will be there. And then Tauf will back them up. Okay, start the battle. Okay, Oriochus is first. I need to get him in range of that destroyer. And I can do it because of that free movement thing. Now my hope here is that if I target the destroyer, it won't hit... Yep, beautiful. It doesn't hit the consoles. That's very good. Alright. Let's get stats on them. Again, the flayed ones, yeah, the flayed ones will die to this, but the destroyer has a little bit of energy armor. Now, considering how flayed one aggro works, what this should do is that they will be aggroed on Ortesius at the end of all of this. Can you get down to this one? Yep. At the moment they're aggroed onto Oriochus, but that's not such a big deal. Drop an axe through it as well. And then I want you to position yourself there. And we're going to grab all the cognition from somewhere. Is that 3-pointer the only big one here? Well, you might as well grab it. We didn't use cognition freedom and we should have. Oh well. Alright, Jeremiah's up. He doesn't really have much in the way of movement because I put him behind everybody for reasons. Anyway, that we can just drop a troop down and it'd be really funny. That cryptek maybe. I'm gonna call in the Vanguard, the Scutari Vanguard. And then we're gonna buff him a little bit, I guess. Might as well. Okay, very cool. No need to do anything else, really. I mean, we could do that one, but nah, fuck it, we'll be fine. Right, Menarius is up. Menarius needs to get up to there. So he's basically going to replicate. Well, it might be a little bit difficult because he doesn't have freedom of movement, does he? That's alright. Just get a scan in before we end up getting up there. Okay, that's good, that's good. Keep your movement up, buddy. You'll be fine. Yeah, so he will take an opportunity attack if I move him. But I think that the benefit of moving him is worth taking the 2 opportunity attacks. So let's start by moving him to there and seeing if this is bad. 1 damage. Yeah, whatever, buddy. Oh, and we get a cognition point, because of course we do. No damage, yep, fine. Okay, now we're in position. So now what we do is we're gonna energy enhancer. I'm gonna phosphor serpenter something just because I kinda can. A shame that that's out of range. Gee, how far out of range is it? Oh, we won't have the cognition that I'm after here though. That's alright. No, we totally will. So step that way. Nice. Right across the void. Now we will have to get to that and kill it. But before we do that, overcharge the lot. Oh, how bad is this? Oh my god, it's all of them. And we have missed all of the consoles. These two were critical. Oh, that's amazing. Alright, step in here and get this scan for me, please. Might as well drop an Infestus Mechadendrite through that guy. Now we can't really do anything about that guy, which sucks, but you know, until we get somebody else to take care of him, and let's actually take out the Destroyer properly, because they get up real fast. Very good. We can't even really put him next to... I mean, we will put him next to the guy, but I don't think he causes an opportunity attack. Alright, shoot him. And again, I have no idea what his cryptek stats are. Good enough to take 2 shots like that, apparently. I will move you out, because there's nothing really of danger down here except for that guy. So we'll just have to see how that goes. Right, Leonardus is running. Probably to take out this flayed one. Wow, we really don't have to worry about these flayed ones anymore. You know what? We'll get him to deal with this situation. Just so that Menarius doesn't take an unnecessary, you know, blast. Okay. I really just want to take out the console. So now we don't really have to worry about taking out any other consoles. Yeah, it's not going to do any damage, so... just add damage to everybody else. Now notably, that damage will not buff the Infestus Mechadendrite, because it's not an attack, it's an ability, even though it says attack. Alright, Tauf. Tauf. Let's get you moving up there. I'd like to put you there so that you're scanning that console. Again, we don't have to destroy it, and we probably shouldn't just yet, because at the end of a round, well yeah, let's actually get a scan on this Necron Lord if we can. Can we get both of them? Nope. 33, free physical. Okay. Yeah, at the end of every round we get another Pip of Awakening, so we probably want to not worry about destroying those consoles, because it doesn't really matter. Yeah, take it out. There's only one flayed one left up and about. The 2 corpses will be taken care of sooner or later. If I move to there, I have a shot. But we do still want to get the scans in, because the scans give us blackstone. And this is a really good mission for blackstone, apparently. Yeah, why not? It's basically free. And then of course get a bless out too, because again, why not? Okay, so what's left? The Immortals and the Lord, and the Cryptek, of course. Yeah, I don't know, we could get him around here and do a little bit of scanning and then blast that Immortal. But that Immortal has 10... It would kill it. Wouldn't hit the Lord as well, but it would definitely kill it. And probably... Yeah, alright. Let's be fun about this. So we're going to get to the scan point. Get to this scan point. Now, I'm pretty sure we don't care about walls with a torsion cannon. So put down a refractor field just because we can. Let's overcharge cognition. Alright, now if I shoot... Okay, he's out of range, so that's... my bad. This will probably take out that console. When I say we don't want to destroy them too early, destroying them doesn't matter. Like, if they're destroyed, okay, cool. It doesn't benefit us, but it doesn't harm us. It's going to be like -2 awakening. It's like, well, we were already there. So, you know. So what? Alright, that's good. Let's go get these scans in. Then the only consoles to be scanned will be the ones up near the Cryptek. This does burn a little bit of cognition, but you know, it doesn't matter too much. We should have used our cognition mechadendrite. But that's totally fine. There's no need for us to do anything. Nobody's actually damaged. Let them take their little attacks of opportunity. Yeah. Get wrecked. Technically, I should have moved him a little bit further up to cover the troop guy. What are you doing? Apparently nothing. Wow. That was really fortuitous. We critted that guy. Now what are you doing? Oh. Hang on. What did that do? Like... I don't think it did anything? I would have thought it would have gotten everybody to stand up. Guess that's just me. Alright, let's have Heretical grab this because I think he's closest to it. Okay. Now, these... No corpses up there, so we just have to have him sort of... You know, walking around to there will be fine. I'll just put a phosphor through the Necron Lord. No need to make it particularly fancy or anything like that. Nice. You know what? We might as well make it particularly fancy because we can. No reason not to. Oh, and we critted as well. The crit doesn't matter because, you know. Fine, we'll take out that guy. And then just mosey on back this way. And hit overcharged. Yeah, the crit doesn't matter because all criticals do is go through armor, which is very useful. I think that Cryptek doesn't have anything to do. Which is kind of a little bit sad, but you know. Just heal Mechanicus back up to full. Then I think we're done with Jeremiah. But not done with Mechanicus. I kind of feel like Leonardus should have the honor of taking care of the consoles up here because he definitely has the highest movement. But let's try and get rid of this Cryptek. Yeah. Physical resistance, that's why our Vanguard wasn't really able to deal with it properly. But now we can. Very nice. And then we'll just get him into the fold. Right, Leonardus. Who runs like an absolute boss. Slowly, but for a long time. Come on. So we either need to take out that Lord in Tauf and Ortesius's turn, or we need to deal with this flayed one as well. Because if we don't deal with him, then he'll just get back up again. And yeah, I'm going to drop the axe through there. It doesn't really matter too much. The number is what matters at the end of the mission, but you know. It's for the sake of completionism. Alright, and that is fine. Okay. Luckily we've got a fully charged Serpenta ready to go. We probably should have tapped that guy on the way through. But this could kill him. Emphasis on could. Alright, let's rock him back and just take out that flayed one. Little bit of inefficiency, not super important. Okay. Now, unfortunately, our good buddy is all the way over here. I think that console's still alive. Okay, that could be the plan. So if we make for that console, tap it with a Cognition Mechadendrite, get us free Cognition, that might be enough to get him into range with enough Cognition left. So of course he'll have enough Cognition left, he's got the -2 cost ability. So it should get him into range to take a shot at the Lord, and that Lord is... it's on 2 HP and he won't have any resistance to this attack. Done. And that should be mission. The final pack of flayed ones discorporates beneath the cohort's assault. Their ratings to continue to provide strange and contradictory results. Wherever the flayed ones teleport to, it is not to the alternative dimension of the warp, but to somewhere else entirely. Hypothesis disproval. Flayed one destination, our reality equals false, immaterium equals false. I return bafflement and curiosity at these conclusions. The Necrons have no end of strange depths to be plumbed. Addendum personal. Observations, Magos Dominatus Faustinius. 1. Clear dedication to knowledge. 2. Willingness to gather intelligence Intelligence on Xenos. Free, minimal adherence to obstructive dogma. Magos Faustinius equals ally to my kind. Your kind. Linguistic normalization protocols enacted. I am not on this mission by chance. My allies ensured I was sent here. Beneath Silver Tenebrae lies more than just a legion of Necrons. It is time to bring you into my confidence, Magos Faustinius. Uh-oh. We're happy little heretics. No damage. No lost troops. And it appears that Scaevola does have another mission for us. And there's only one Tesla cannon immortal in the entire thing. Like, great, cool. Tons of blackstone. Oh, no, he's said he had a new one, but now he doesn't. So now it's Nightmare Fuel or the Twilight of the Gods. Alright, let's just go to the cohort. I don't think there's anything for us to really upgrade. I'm pretty sure they're all pretty good. Yeah. No real necessity for Leonidas to upgrade any of that shit. Aureocus appears pretty fine. Yep. We could get him to distant prayers, but again, you've just got to work out whether it's actually worth it, or whether we care about it. Talv is fine. Doesn't need power field generators, he's not using one. Theseus. We don't have him with that one, so we'll get him dead analytics, because that's actually pretty useful. What's this? Scanners and then overcharge cognition. Yeah, I can't justify spending that shit on him. Jeremiah was done, I think we decided upon. And then Menarius was also done. Alright, so we have a lot of blackstone that we don't really have a use for, which is nice. But, you know, we could actually go back to this, go back to Artesius, I think it was. We could power him a few more steps along here. You know what, we might as well. We don't really lose anything, both of those are shit. So we'll just gain that one. Then scanners have -1 cooldown, like, yay. We could get him another upgrade, but then we'd have 10 blackstone left, which means we wouldn't be taking any troops on the next mission. Which, even though we don't use them very much, I'd still like them there just in case. However, that does bring us to close enough to the hour. So in the meantime, I've been Sub, you've been yourselves. Later.